Welcome back to Tigerchick's Resin Jungle. Okay, so this week I decided I'm going to do this caterpillar. And I've got a couple of little eyes and a little nose, well, a little gem that I'm going to use for a nose, that I'm going to UV resin in before I fill him with resin. Then, a couple of years ago, I had gotten these little like spiky squishy ball things, and I was handing them out as Halloween gifts kind of thing, like in the bowl along with your candy. You could choose one of these. Well, I had picked these, and I had picked some bouncy balls, and these were not as popular as the bouncy balls, so I had some left over, and I've been wondering what to do with them. Well, I've been trying to figure it out, and I finally decided I'm going to put them in this caterpillar. And I think they're going to look really cool. So along with that, the caterpillar has, and I don't know if you can see him. Oh, maybe you can see him a little bit. He's got these little round circles on him. I don't know if you can see him over here too. There's a little round circle here and here, all across his little body. So what I've decided to do is I've found some colors that kind of match these balls. So this one's a bright green. I've got an orange. I've got a Foshish Abergine, well, purple. I've got a light green, and I've got a pink. And they all, see the colors? They all kind of match the colors I've got in my balls. See? So I'm going to color up the dots on his back. I'm going to put in his eyes and his nose with UV. I'm going to mix up some resin and just, I'm not going to put any color in the resin because I want it to be clear so you can see the balls. But I do have some diamond mica powder that I am going to add to my resin just to give it a little bit of glitter in it. So let me get to doing his eyes and his nose, and then we'll color his spots and we'll continue on. So let me get my gloves on and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. All right, so I've got my UV resin. I'm going to put a little bit of UV resin on, and I'm going to get his eyes in and his nose. And then we will cure him up. Let's see if I can get this in here. Can't really see what I'm doing. Okay, I think. Okay, put this back on. Store that in there. Okay, we've got a lot of resin in there. I don't need that much. That's okay. All right, let's see here. We're going to do his little nose first. See if we can. Okay, here's a little gem for the nose. All right, perfect. Landed right where I wanted it. Okay, he's perfect. Now we're going to go for the eyes. And since these are round eyes, I don't really care which way they go. That one in there. Oops, that was not what I meant to do. Oh, come on. Trying to turn it around inside there. There we go. Okay. We'll use this and we'll make sure the eyes are pushed down. Make sure we got no bubbles in them. Alright. I think those are going to look good. Okay. Alright, we're going to cure these in. Cure them from the back side. And we'll have to clean up a little bit because I can see a bunch of little resin here and there all over the place. And we'll cure them from the other side. Alright, let's see how are they doing. Perfect. Alright. Now, not that you can see them, he's going to have an eye, and he'll have he'll have a nose. Alright, eyes and nose are done. Let's move on to painting. Alright, get this out of the way. Alright, now, each one, let's see, I've got 5 colors, and I've got, some have 3, some have 4, some have 1. Alright, let's start with the back. And we're going to do this dot here. Then I'm going to have to clean up all around the insides of here. So let's see, what else do we got? This is really only going to be the only color that's going to be in here. Alright, I'm going to do a couple little orange ones. I like pink and purple, so let's go with the pink. I'm going to do a bigger pink one here. I just wanted some subtle color. So, while I'm painting this, I have to welcome my new channel members. Thank you to my existing channel members. Hope you're enjoying my videos. Tell all your friends. Let's see. I'll get some more of this. I'm definitely going to have to do some cleanup in here afterwards because I don't want powder anywhere else other than where I put it. So, you think he's going to turn out cool? I'm thinking he's going to look really nifty. I'm always trying to think of something that I can do that I haven't seen somebody else do already. Because I used to never watch YouTube. My husband watches YouTube all the time, and I never watch YouTube. And I'm like, you know, I started doing resin, and now I watch a ton of YouTube. I have so many resin artists that I follow that I'm beginning to run out of time to actually watch them all. Like when I first started watching people, you know, I had 1 or 2 people I watched. Now I've got so many people I watch that I'm like, when do I have the time to watch all these people? I pretty much only do my resin on the weekends because I have a regular full-time job that I do during the week. and I've ended up with the same bunch of colors here. Alright, let's see. I'm trying to mix the colors up a little bit. So let's see, we're going to do this green one still. And I'm going to do him up here instead. I may throw you on a fast forward through this so you don't have to watch me. he's good, finally. All right, see all the colors in him? It's really hard to find all those little dots. All right, his eyes are done. We've colored him. I'll move my mica powders out of the way. We're going to leave him like this for now. I'm going to mix up my resin, and then I will be back. Okay, I have mixed up my resin. My resin is currently in my degassing chamber, and once that's done, we're going to start pouring these guys in here. I did dislodge his eyes, so I had to put them back in again. So hopefully they are going to look okay. I added my glitter already to my resin prior to degassing. And then once I get the resin done, we're going to start adding these guys in and pouring in the resin. So I'll be back shortly. Okay, we're back. Whew, I almost spilled a resin cup. That would have been horrible. Stick that over here. Pour a little bit down his head. There we go. Give his little antennas a squishy squishy. Make sure we get any bubbles out of there. Okay, now we're going to put these guys in. And see, stick you in. Luckily they sink. Hopefully they won't create too many bubbles. And we're going to stick you in. Oopsie. Okay. Stick another one in. And we're going to stick another one in. I think I can get 4 of these in the head. I hope. At least that's the plan. There we go. Of course, I did want them to be mixed up a little bit more. Gotta try not to dislodge his eyes. All right. That should be good. I think we're good there. All right. I got 4 in the head. I thought I would. Add a little bit more resin. Okay. Make sure we get any bubbles out of there. And be careful. We don't want to dislodge his eyes. A little bit more in there. Gotta make sure I get any bubbles out of his cheeks. Bubbles in there. Hopefully. Alright. Alright. So, I'm going to put a few more in. See, we'll do an orange one. Come here. There we go. And we'll do a pink one. And we'll do a purple one up in here. We're going to do a pink one down here. Now, there is a little piece on these guys. Pour in some more resin. Now I mixed up 16 ounces because I've measured this already once, and as far as I know, I measured it to be 16 ounces. And I figure if anything, oops, another one, I may not use all of it because of the little balls. I'm going to get as much out of here as I can, trying not to knock over the caterpillar, because that would be horrible. Right. Okay, that's that cup. Give this one a little stir. It's getting quite warm now. So it's starting to heat up. Hoping I don't get too many bubbles because of these guys. I probably should put this in a pressure pot. Stick some more of these guys in here. Stick you in here. There's a lot of orange up there. Let's get this green guy in here. Here we go. I think all of these will fit in here. I hope. If not, I might have an extra or two. But I think they're all going to fit in here. I think I should move one of these guys. Move you. Put you there. Put you up there. And we'll put you over here. Alright. Everybody's in. All of my little balls. Now I just got to top it off. And then I think I'm going to put something on the top of this. Just because I don't trust that they won't float up. And I don't want them to float. Okay, let's see. Try and get a little squishy. Make sure that get a little air bubble here. There we go. Now, I don't like this guy here. I'm going to move him. Nah, we're going to leave him. Oopsie. That was messy. Not what I was going for. Let's squeegee that up a little. There's my little squeegee guy. Here he is. Here we go. I don't want to over pour. All right. So he's sitting like this. Pretty much everything is down. These two in the back don't seem to want to stay down too much, but I think they'll be okay. I'm going to move him to my staging area over here. Welcome back. It's demolding day. All right, so we've got our caterpillar. We've got our little extras here. We've got a jar here of extra butterflies. So we've now got some clear butterflies that I can do. So we'll take these out real quick. Aren't they the cutest? They're just so tiny. They're super tiny. You can't really see the glitter in them, but that's okay. They're just white. We didn't go fancy. So get these out of here. This one's okay. That one's okay. This one's will be okay. There we go. Get that out of there. That one's good. This one should be good. Yep, this one's good. Couple more. Alright. And then I'll have to clean up my mold. And I got one I got to toss out. Then I had these hearts that I put together. So we've got this one. He did have some bubbles in the back, just right here, which I am sure you can't even really, when you hold it like this, you can kind of see it, and you can see it here, but when you put it up against something, if I put it up against here, you can't see it at all. So I'm not going to worry about it too much. I think I'm going to turn these into maybe a pocket hug. All right, here's another one with some glitter in it. So pretty. All right, that's those two. Now these ones, tried to do something with them. Let's see what they turned out with. This is what the back looks like. And the front has got a lot of glitter in it, but that's because it was glitter. So you can't really see anything in there, so not so good. Too much glitter. This one's got the back, and this one is the same way. You really can't see the design in the middle because of all of the glitter. So, they're okay, but not what we were going for. Now, to our main event. Here is our caterpillar. I do have a couple of bubbles in the bottom that came up that apparently popped when it was curing. So there's one here and one here. But that's okay, because I can always fill those up with some UV resin so you won't notice them. Got a little bit of overpour on here. Now I'm hoping, because I've never done this one before, I'm hoping his eyes did not move. I'm hoping that all of the putting in of these little bally things here I didn't destroy or dislodge, not destroy, but didn't dislodge his eyes. So, I've never demolded this guy before. Let's see. Get him demolded. Oh, he's coming off pretty good, actually. Trying to do it so it's a surprise. We won't know what he looks like until we get his head off, which may take a minute here, because I don't want to break his antennas off. Let's see if I can't get his head off. All right. Okay. I could get his little antennas out without breaking them off. Okay. All right, hold on. Let me turn his mold back right side in here. All right, you ready? Here's the bottom of him. See how the top of him looks. Oh, isn't he pretty? Oh, look at the face. Look, his eyes and his nose stayed exactly where they were supposed to be. I don't have any bubbles. His little colors stayed on his dots. I missed a few dots, but that's okay. Can always color the nose in afterwards, but oh, and he's all glittery. Look at him, isn't he cute? Oh my God, he's so adorable. All right, let me get his mouth filled in here. We don't have much to do to him, because I really just want to color in his mouth. He's got a little tiny mouth right here. So we'll give him a little lippy and see how he looks with a little lippy. Let's see, do we want to color in his whole mouth? Or we're just going to do, I think I'm just going to do there. Oh, look at him. Oh, he's adorable. So cute. So what do you think? I think the glitter worked nicely. I love all the little guys, all the little... I looked these up on the internet, on Amazon, and they're called spiky porcupine balls. So, I think he came out adorable. His little face is just the cutest. And he's got a little mouth now. Oh, look at him. He's so cute. All right. Well, he turned out great. I like him. All right. I hope all you guys like him. I'll do some glamour shots. And until next week, hope you enjoyed the video. Like, subscribe, comment. And bye for now.